Welcome back to the piano studio of Lisa Bailey and our series on the Circle of Fifths minor 5-finger scales. We have been through quite a journey on these 5-finger scales, haven't we? And we have 2 videos left. This one and then one more after this, if you can believe it. It's gone so quickly. So we have learned so many things. So for a quick recap, we have learned the pattern of a minor 5-finger scale along with our whole steps and half steps. We reviewed that in the first video, in the A minor video. So if you can't remember that, go back and look at it. We also worked on enharmonic notes. Remember that a note that can have 2 different names is called enharmonic. We've also talked about tonic and dominant, and how tonic is our starting note of the 5-finger scale, and the dominant is the 5th. The 5th note is the dominant. So many things you have learned, and I'm so proud of the effort you've put in. So let's dive into this next video. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's review our C minor 5-finger scale and the pattern of a minor 5-finger scale. You are probably super good at all of this now, but let's do a quick review. Our tonic is C. We need a whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. Same thing for the left hand. Tonic is C. Whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. Probably don't even need to review that anymore. You know this pattern so well. All right, so now moving around the circle of fifths, we need to go a 5th. So our next starting point is G. We're going to do the G minor 5-finger scale. So let's work on the pattern. Tonic, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. One more time. And same thing for the left hand, starting with our tonic, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. One more time. Excellent. Now let's do hands together. After you have practiced that a whole bunch of times, hands separate, so you know it well. Then you can move on to hands together. Good, and just a quick reminder, do it slowly and carefully so that you learn it well, so that your fingers are not out of sync when you're trying to do the hands together, okay? Let's move on to our improvisation. So as always, start with one hand or the other. You can do right hand or left hand, it doesn't matter. But I want you to experiment on your own for a few minutes and try out some improvisation anywhere on the piano, as long as you're starting on G and you're using the minor 5-finger scale. So pause the video and try out a few things. Our accompaniment today is in 4/4 again. We just did a 4/4 and we're going to do another one. So I'm going to give you a count of 4 and then we're going to start together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. We are back into the land of mostly white keys, and it's getting a lot easier to do these improvisations. Thanks for such a fun duet. You did such a great job with the G minor 5-finger scale. What a journey. This is so amazing. We have one video left, if you can believe it, which is going to be D minor. That is our last video for the Circle of Fifths minor 5-finger scales. I hope you will stick around and join me for that video.